Uh-oh, hold on a second, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Hold on a second. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. All right. It sounds like y'all can hear me. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because I can't hear myself. Oh man, what a day. Y'all know what to do. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can see me. We're gonna get back at it. I think I know what happened, but we're going to react to it anyway. No, y'all could give spoilers. I know most of you have probably already seen it already. Shout out to the gang in the building. Let me go ahead and make sure we're good up in here. Hold on a second. There we go. We should be good to go. I see everybody's in here. Oh my God. Oh, shout out to the Fit Lawyer ATL is in here. We got everybody in here. Shout out to the gang. I need to put y'all's comments up on the screen real quick. And I'm gonna say what's up to everybody. Y'all know what to do. Like the video on your way in if you haven't yet, y'all. Shout out to everybody who's in here. What a momentous day. We didn't think it was going to be today. I didn't know if it was going to be today, but we're about to see what went down. Let me get y'all's comments up on the screen here real quick. Hold on a second. Cause y'all know we's up in here rushing. If I'm out of breath, it's cause I was running, y'all. I was going about 95 down 400 trying to get back up. Shout out to the gang. We got the only fan in the building. Y'all see it. Amy's in here. My awesome, amazing Amy's in the building. All of y'all are in here. We got Libby22 SC Girl, Clay Davis, Sassy and Free says, I'm crying. Oh man, CPE is in the building. Taco Tuesday says I dropped the ball. No, we never miss Taco Tuesday. What you talking about? Vince's Gallery is in here. Raunchy Dog, Alejandra is in the building as well. We got Kitty Cat, Les Cleaver. We heard the Fit Lawyer ATL is in the building. Good to see y'all in here. I know you guys are ready to get into it. Shout out to everybody who stopped by. We made it in the clutch. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all know why we're here. There's only one reason we're here, to hear this verdict being read. Wow. And to give out a few I told you so's as well. Make sure y'all like the video on your way in. Let's go ahead and see what went down. All right, here we go. Hold on. Man, we've got the news from outside the courtroom and everything. Judge Bev looking defeated. You got Hank looking defeated. Oh my God.
On those 3 charges, we are now going live to the courtroom.
Here we go. Woo. Look at Judge Bev. Y'all think she looks happy?
Jurors remain standing. Defendant remains standing. All other parties may be seated.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that 12 deliberating jurors and 6 alternates are present?
Yes.
May I inquire?
Yes.
Mr. Foreman, members of the jury, have you agreed upon a verdict? Yes. Thank you. May I see the papers?
Papers.
Mr. Foreman, have the verdicts been placed in this envelope and have they been in your presence ever since? Yes.
Here we go. Yeah, I was flying down 400. Yo.
Mr. Foreman, on docket number 2282CR117001, murder in the second degree, what say you? Is the defendant at the bar guilty or not guilty?
Count 1.
Not guilty.
So say you, Mr. Foreman? So say you. No. Do you agree? Yes. Do all of you agree? Yes. Thank you. 002. What say is the defendant at the bar not guilty?
Manslaughter.
Not guilty. Is not guilty or guilty of that charge or any lesser included charge? Lesser included. Thank you. Specifically, number 5, operating under the influence of liquor by operating a motor vehicle with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or greater. Correct? Yes. So say you, Mr. Foreman?
We called
So say
every
you all?
time.
Yes. 003. What say is the defendant at the bar leaving the scene after accident resulting in death? Is the defendant not guilty or guilty? So say you, Mr. Foreman? Yes. So say you all? Yes. Jurors, hearken.
You hear the people outside? Oh my God.
On 001 is not
Dang.
guilty. On 002 is guilty of operating under the influence of liquor. And 003 not guilty. Thank you.
Okay, wait. So hold on.
On 0, the court records. Mr. Foreman? So say you all? Yes. Jurors, hearken your verdict as the court records that you upon your oath say the defendant on 001 is not guilty, on 002 is guilty of operating under the influence of liquor, and 003 not guilty. Thank you.
All right, jurors, everybody please be seated.
Look at Karen.
Jurors, we thank you for your service. We're going to send you back. Your service is complete. I'd like to come back and talk to you for a little bit afterwards. So thank you very much.
There it is, guys. Wow. What did we say? We called it. Oh, you look at you, Nettie, crying. Oh my God, this is so heartwarming.
Karen Reed has been acquitted in the murder of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. Karen Reed.
Hey, yo. Why? Put some respect on that guy's name. What did he just call him? Did y'all hear what he said? John O. what?
Defendant Karen Reed has been acquitted in the murder of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe.
Hey, it couldn't be a better way to end the trial. And I am not clipping that sound clip, by the way. So y'all don't even ask. Oh man, are they gonna have a sentencing today? When is the sentencing gonna be? Guys, we called it to the T. We called it. We said, where's Peter Ortiz? Get your ass up here, Peter Ortiz. We called it. See what happens when you view these trials as a juror? Common sense. We knew this was gonna happen. We saw it. We saw this come. Congratulations to Karen Reed. She's finally free. She's gonna get hit with that OUI, as she should. All right. Y'all don't like it. I don't care. I was right. The jury agreed. They watched the channel. Wow. Wow. Let's see if Judge Bev says anything. Here we go. Shut up, reporter.
Sentence.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Is operating a motor vehicle under the influence of liquor. Let's listen in again.
Found not guilty will be sealed by the Commissioner of Probation by the court unless you notify the Commissioner of Probation in writing within 10 days that you do not want these records sealed. To request that these records not be sealed, you may use the request not to seal form, which is posted on the trial court's website on mass.gov. I cannot accept the form here in court. You must submit it to the Commissioner of Probation at the address provided on the form. Please be aware that if the records regarding the charges which you have been found not guilty are sealed, you will be unable to access the
Get your ass up here, Peter.
Other records regarding those charges. If you want copies of any documents regarding those charges before the records are sealed, you should request copies from the court within 10 days. Do you understand? Thank you.
All right, so we need a date for sentencing. Can we do it next week?
We would be prepared to go forward today.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go.
Right, they just said they're looking to set a date for sentencing. Prosecution says they are prepared to move forward today. I think the most startling part after we heard the verdict was the volume of the cheers that you could hear right
That is
inside
insane
the
that you could
courtroom.
hear that outside the courtroom. I don't want to hear from these reporters. Here we go.
Standard that there are some things getting worked out
Quiet.
inside the courtroom. Let's listen in again.
So the standard that everybody else gets on a first-time OUI?
Certainly.
Okay.
We ask that you be treated no differently, no better.
So I'm happy to do it. All right. Thank you all.
1 year probation, 1 year probation on docket number 002, the lesser included offense of operating under the influence. 1 year probation. The 24D program.
1 year probation. Oh my goodness, Karen, congratulations. Never drink again.
Goodbye.
Never drink again.
That's it. You heard. She's
And get out of
getting what a
Boston.
Typical first time.
1 year probation. And y'all were wrong about that too, because I said I think she was gonna get probation. She got probation. Wow. Shout out to Kara Hampton in here. Says thank you, ClassE and Amy, for covering the circus. The jury got it right. They listened to me. Let Karen go home. Bye-bye, Bias Bev and Pee-wee. Go to the bar and sob in your own tears. Oh, man. This is amazing. I have so many receipts. Y'all want to see? I'm so petty. I had a bookmark folder on X for the receipts of people who said Karen Reed was going to get locked up. And I'm going to go back to all of them and rub it in because we were right. We called the verdict right to the T. We knew they were going to find her guilty on 5. We knew she was going to be acquitted of 1 and 3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I'm super petty. Vintage Galleria. I told you so. I told all y'all in the chat so too. My own people. I had to turn against my own people. Look at Aiden walking out the courtroom, flipping everybody off. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm super petty. Who else did I tell? Y'all are in here? Where's Amy at? I told you, Amy. I told Amy. I told, who else was in here? Who else was in here doubting me? Artie. I told Artie. I told all y'all. I'm gonna go back and replay the live stream as well. All of y'all were questioning. All of you guys were doubting. We knew the jury would make the right decision. Shout out to y'all for the super chats. We've got my guy CP in here. He says, I'm so happy for Karen Reed. So happy that the McCaves, Albrights, Hank, Pukaki, and especially D.A. Morrissey are upset. They're so upset. Yeah, y'all are mad. No, I told y'all so too. Don was the main one. Don was typing in all caps. He was so mad. Don said, yeah, you called it perfect. Way to go. I was worried that Bev would try to burn her. I called it perfectly. Y'all are gonna stop doubting me. This is the 4th trial in a row that we called the verdict to the T. Congratulations to Karen Reed. We're gonna keep the round of applause going. Kara's in here again. Shout out to Kara. Says Bice Bev and Pee-wee have the day you both deserve. Peggy, go after the right killers. That is the sad part. No justice for John O'Keefe. There's no justice for John O'Keefe in this. Very, very sad. Sad to see that his family isn't going to know what happened to him. We know. The jury saw it. The evidence showed that Karen Reed was innocent of these charges. Only thing she was guilty of drinking and getting into a car. So sad, man. And thank you for pointing that out, Kara. Definitely prayers go out to the O'Keefe family. Hopefully someone decides to do the right thing in this situation, because this happens way too often where this justice system, this legal system is abused by people like Proctor, by people like Gallagher not doing their job completely. By people like Yuri enabling these guys like Proctor and doubling down and saying his officer conducted the investigation with integrity. Sad to see, man. Sad to see. Everybody who doubted what I was saying earlier, the hour and a half, 2 hours that we spent going back and forth after I had the Honorable Attorney Kel Bell back me up. Y'all, I want to see you were rights in the chat. It's only fair. It's only fair. Y'all had me sitting up here looking crazy going back and forth this morning. Shout out to Slim Life New Jersey in the building. Said you are on point with this last couple trials. I love you and Amy and my amazing CB family. You are stuck with me. God is so good all the time, and all the time God is good. We've got Amy in here. Says a petty. That's right. 2028 is going to be the year of the petty. We're here. And you're going to be the vice president, Amy. Sorry. The jurors need to talk. Yeah, Aiden was out there walking out the courtroom with the double birds. Shout out to Turtle Boy. Oh, here we go. Amy said with the 2-bomb, I told you yesterday she would get OUI or mistrial. Yeah, but Amy, you had the smoke. I got to call you out too. You had the... No, I'm not calling out Amy. Amy doesn't get called out. You did say that, Amy. That is correct. I don't call out Amy on this channel. That is right. Thank you for the super chat. Also, she's dropping the cake too. Yeah, we got to celebrate with some cake. I mean, if that's the case, every day is a celebration. You know what I mean? Also, thank you to Amy for the cake. We got Melissa B in here with the trophy, the 20 bomb, because we always win. The jury made the right choice. They made the right choice. And then my guy CPE with the 2-bomb says, I didn't doubt you, but you were 100%. As always, we don't miss. We don't miss. I'm missing Don. I'm calling you out. Where's my you're right? I want to see it in all caps. Amy with another 2-bomb says, come get some petty. Oh, hey, here we go. Yeah. Petty P for the petty president. I accept. That is an executive order I will happily sign. You were right. That's why you're awesome. I want Peter. Where is Peter? Peter, bring your ass here. Bring it here, Peter. It's time. Peter, who else we got? Oh, I'm about to light up. I'm going to be on X. Listen, if you guys follow me on X, I apologize. I kept the receipts. And I'm going to be intolerable. There we go. Don with the you were right. Thank you. Mark, you are right. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. We're going to see. We got to wait to see when Karen walks out of the building. This is going to be amazing. Petty spaghetti for dinner. We need a petty party for Peter. Amy said, you are always right. Of course, because I got Amy by my side. Shout out to Amy. I can't miss. Shout out to Amy. It's showing so much love. I appreciate you. I love you, Amy. Thank you. What else are y'all saying? Does the O'Keefe family still go through with the civil trial against the Commonwealth? I think they should. A petty party. All we do is win, no matter what. You know what time it is. Yeah, look at Aiden out there shaking hands like he's the president. He's so happy. We also have Kara in here again showing some major love. She says Peter is going to the bar with Beth and Pee Wee. Oh man, yep. We give him his petty because he's good. I earned my petty, y'all. From start to finish, we were consistent. We gave credit where credit was due to the Commonwealth. We gave some pushback to the defense. We didn't agree with every single thing they said. This is a part of this legal system. You have to take it case by case by case basis. And wow. So amazing to see. We have a couple more super chats in here. My guy, Mr. Brown, just showing love in here. Thank you, Mr. Brown. I want to run this back too. I want to see this again. Thank you to everybody who liked the video too. Make sure y'all like the video. We're going to stay here until Karen walks out of the courtroom. You know she's going to give some interviews. Yeah, boy. Thanks, ClassE. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who's watching. Shout out to Susan B. Says I'm late. OMG. She's not guilty. I wasn't sweating. I wasn't sweating, y'all, at all. And I don't think Karen should have been either. This was pretty predictable. The Commonwealth, guys, go back. We've got the receipts here. We've got hours and hours and hundreds of hours put into reviewing this case. And as soon as the Commonwealth rested. We knew what was going to happen. We called it. I almost want to go back and look at it. As soon as the Commonwealth rested, I said, this is the case you guys are presenting. You're presenting your case this way? Wow. Embarrassing. As a juror, I would be pissed. I would feel bad for Karen. This is all you have. This is all you guys have, some blue paint and your own medical examiner saying that this man was not in a collision. He has no injuries consistent with the collision. What is happening here? Casey Travis says, no words can adequately describe the emotions. Congratulations, Karen Reed and the defense team. Thanks for all your time, ClassE. Y'all are the best. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Also, we have Amy also says, Don, I never argued the OUI. I was only saying from a factual evidence, there was enough room for it to go either way. Yes. And thankfully the jury, they made the right decision. Let me see. I'm missing some here. Also, we have Libby22 SC girl with the 5-bomb says, good job, ClassE Petty McPetty. I do not care. I earned it. Y'all doubted me. They didn't believe in us. God did. I hope our lawyers talk. You covered a great trial. Yeah, thank y'all for putting me onto this trial too. You did a fantastic job of covering. Thank you guys for being here. Hank's going to ride away on his bike like Pee-wee. Yo, y'all give Hank some grace, man. Dang. Shout out to Hank. Oh, I just realized I'm not live on X. Hold on a second. We need to make sure we go live on X. Let me save this. And we're going to do this here. All right, boom. Here we go. And they're talking to some of the people. I'll be interested to hear what these people are saying around Boston.
We saw how emotional you were earlier. You were praying. What has this process been like for you?
To know that there is some justice. There really is some justice. And to know that Karen's free. She doesn't have to go do this again. We feel bad for the O'Keefe family because no matter what, they lost a son.
This is not justice.
Why, we don't understand. But now they can find out what happened to their son. So justice was served today, and thank
Was justice served today, guys? This poor woman, Karen Reed. Yeah, she was drinking and driving. So what? This woman had 2+ years, going on 3+ years now, of her life taken from her. And not only did she have to suffer through one trial, she had to suffer through 2. All the people around her, deserted her. The people who were supposed to be close to her, care about her. They turned on her. They pointed the finger at her. Some say they even set her up. Karen doesn't get that time back. So yes, in a legal sense, is it justice because she was acquitted on John's murder? There's still so much to this entire trial. Both of these trials, that was not just. And it's unfortunate, man. It is so unfortunate. So thank God she was found not guilty and she's acquitted, but I think we're still a long way away from justice, because what happened to John O'Keefe? We'll never know.
Why has this been so emotional for you and so many others?
because this could be any one of us. We're all Karen Reed. This could be any one of us. And if you didn't have the kind of funds that she had to get yourself out of this, where would we be? In jail.
Said the same thing about Young Thug.
So thank God for the jury that they picked this time, that Karen had a hand in it, and that justice was served this time. And it's an OUI, but that's fine. She was drinking. She should pay for that.
Oh, see, listen, guys, we're just like the people. This lady said exactly what we've been saying on this channel. She said she got the OUI. She should pay for that. No, they doubted me, man. Why do y'all keep doubting? That's all right. We'll cover her 20 more trials, and then eventually we'll see it. She said the exact same thing. Common sense.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
I am overwhelmed. Karen is free, like we knew she was going to be. Again, I do feel bad for the O'Keefes because they lost a daughter, they lost a son, but she didn't do it. She didn't do it, so
Amy asked a great question. Do y'all feel the people outside should stop? Is it insensitive to the family? What are your thoughts? Take that up with the Commonwealth. That has nothing to do with Karen Reed. And unfortunately, because the Commonwealth decided to bring this case, it was John O'Keefe versus Karen Reed. And Karen Reed won. Because in the eyes of the Commonwealth, and according to their theory, the man they were representing, John O'Keefe, if he had won, then Karen Reed would be behind bars right now, facing God knows how much time. So it's a shame and it's unfortunate that that's the situation we have to look at when it comes to the O'Keefes essentially versus Karen Reed. But they got to take that up with the Commonwealth. People who want to be out there and they want to be happy for Karen Reed, I think they should celebrate this win. And the O'Keefes should walk right around the corner and put something in motion to make sure that the Commonwealth answers for the complete mishandling of their son's death, mishandling of their son's investigation, and hold them accountable. That's just my opinion. Maybe y'all feel different. Y'all have to let me know what you think about that. That's a great question by Amy, though. Tay Toombs in here cutting up and said, nope, F the family. I'm Karen Reed. Oh, shoot. Well, dang. It's not justice, but she was driving and drinking. Still not fair. The FBI could charge the real murderers. For what? They're focusing on Diddy right now. Can you imagine? Oh, Paua Eyes, you got to tell me it's right too. Paua, before I read your comment, it's right in all caps in the chat. It says, can you imagine a cop killed that won't have justice? What? They tried it. The police will say this case is closed and will no longer investigate it. So there is no justice for anyone. That's my perspective. And even if they did, Proctor fudged the case up so bad, they will never get a conviction anyway without a confession. Not to mention everything that Amy's been talking about that has been covered up. The disappearance of Chloe, the house being sold that was in the family for generations, the garage being completely demolished, removed. Johns has a great quote from Hank Brennan during this trial. Says, I made a mistake. Disgusting. Karen supporters have the right to be there. I agree. How is it insensitive to the family? Witchy bishy, because they lost the son and now they have no clarity. So sad, man. They don't know what happened. I truly believe Peggy doesn't know what happened. There should have never been a retrial. I agree. The same thing happened to the victim's family in the YSL trial. Shamel Drinks and Donovan Thomas. It's sad they have to go through that, but it's not the fault of the defense or the supporters. I hear you, ClassE. This is all the Commonwealth's fault. They made this Karen Reed versus John O'Keefe when it was never that. We've got shout out to, oh man, I'm not even going to try this. Shout out to Cha in the building. Shout out to Chadaskadum. I'm sure I said it wrong, but I tried. 2 months. Oh, with your 2-month membership. 2 months. Yay. Thanks for the membership gift. Thank you for being here, Cha. Because I know I messed up your name. My dog, Mr. Brown, with the 5 bomb says it was the police officers versus Karen Reed. And John O'Keefe was a police officer. So he was in there too. Nope, they shouldn't stop. If people stop protesting like this, then the powers that be will continue to do these things. Yeah, ClassE, the sister told the brother this is his livelihood. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Paul sent me a $5 super chat and I missed it. Oh no. Oh, here we go. How did I miss that? It says ClassE. I was right, Tax. There you go. Thank you, Paul Eyes. The verdict, all of it was just best wish. Yeah. Best wishes And continued condolences to the O'Keefes. Yeah, thank you for that, Paul Eyes. I apologize for missing your super chat. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Yeah. I don't think... My gosh. How is Peggy... Oh, you think this is going to affect how Peggy looks at Carrie and Jen? How she looks at Brian? How she looks at Brian Higgins? All these people she was close to. I mean, they got together and they had a wall full of pictures in a red thread. Trying to figure out that timeline, trying to come up with the story. How does she look at Colin? How does she look at Allie? Man, it's sad. Shout out to Rhonda over on the Cash App. What does she say? She says, yay for Karen Reed. Thank you, Rhonda, for your Cash App. I appreciate you. Always showing support. Nope, she sides with them. It's disgusting if that's the case. I hope everyone understands that Karen Reed had access to the best legal counsel and resources to pay. Yep, the witness one of the Karen Reed supporters just said that. Think of all those who are railroaded by the same corrupt gaggle of law enforcement, especially in Boston. How about Officer Dever? Slim Life. Yeah, they need to get her. CPE says, ClassE, aren't they going to the VFW together as of yesterday? Aren't they still going to the VFW together as of yesterday? You're talking about Peggy? That's wild, man. Absolutely insane. What should I say when the McCabe's walk their dog by my house later today? Oh, Dennis, no. Just look at him, Dennison. You fold your arms like this. Shake your head. Or just have on a bright pink Free Karen Reed t-shirt. But again, hey Dennis, if you like the neighborhood, you like being there, just keep your head down, all right? It's not worth it. Don't say anything. You can just come to the chat as much as you want to, leave your thoughts here, and salute them as they walk by. And then move. Think about that. How many people has this corrupt department lied on and they didn't have the means to fight it? Too many. Proctor's been there a long time. Wondering if Bev will do an interview or if a Dateline is in our future. I'll be happy to have Bev on the channel. I think I've been respectful to Judge Bev. Oh, here she comes, guys. Here she is.
Holding her right hand over her heart as they look out to the crowd. The other times that they've left the courthouse,
thank you, Taco Tuesday.
It's been to silence. They've been encouraging the crowd not to make noise so that they don't disturb the jury deliberations. This time is different. This time.
Oh, this is so annoying. I do not want to hear this. Here we go, Karen.
Number one is I could not be standing here without his amazing supporters who have supported me and my team financially and, more importantly, emotionally for almost 4 years. And the second thing I want to say is no one has fought harder for justice for John O'Keefe than I have and my team. Thank you.
So you want to see it reopened? Karen, you want to see the case reopened? Give a message to the jury. The case be reopened? No, the case cannot be reopened. Alan, this case is over. No, I mean, what is the larger issue? What does this say? This is what it say about justice. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it to Karen and her dad. Her dad has a comment. Let her dad make a comment. Mr. O'Keefe, what does this say?
Wow.
I want to acknowledge the strength of our daughter Karen, the support of the entire Reed extended family. I want to acknowledge the greatest team of attorneys. Our first one that we followed was David Giletti. We added Alan Jackson and Liza Little. Bob Alessi, you know about. All right? It was a fantastic team, but we needed them all to defeat this. We thank everybody for their support from the heart. We love you all of the content providers who help spread the word. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Should the investigation be
There it is. Congratulations. I'll be looking forward to hearing more interviews from them. Wow. Oh yeah, I'm about to go crazy. I'm gonna be spending the whole afternoon dropping receipts on everybody. Crazy. Congratulations to Karen Reed. Do you realize how long it's gonna take her to regulate? If ever. That kind of sustained stress manifests in the body. That's very true. Shout out to Taco Tuesday with the 3-month milestone. Says, I will continue to enjoy this family and keep my off the wall comments coming. Karen Reed is free. Yes, shout out to Karen Reed. Amy says, I've never heard a crowd so loud as this for a verdict. Yep. Excellent outcome. See you later, Classy Beats. Thank you. Scorch Scotch Bonnet. I'm gonna drop the receipts. Yeah, look. I've got a whole bookmark tab. I've got a whole bookmark folder for Karen Reed receipts. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm about to go crazy. I'm so happy. I'm happy for her. All those people in that house are crooked. Don't drink and drive. Thank you, Libby. Yes. I'm dropping the receipts. Ty, thank you for being here. What would y'all do if she pulled an OJ and wrote If I Did It book? I just roll my eyes. Like I did when I saw her doing interviews. She wouldn't have gotten the OUI if she kept her mouth shut. But hey, I guess she needed to pay the bill, so it's understandable. This is wild, y'all. Thank you, everybody. Here's my cast recommendations. Amy Schumer as Bev. Oh, that's a good one. Harry Shearer as Hank. Angela Bassett as Officer Token. Shout out to Officer Token, man. I'm gonna miss Officer Token. We got Kara Hampton in here. Says interview AJ and TB. We might have to do that. I might have to get Bob on here too. Oh, AJ was cool. AJ had the most finesse, but Bob Alessi, I think, was probably my favorite out of all of these, especially with him being a medical professional. It's got a special place in my heart. Thanks for picking up this case. Brian K had a hearing today, and there is a Dateline episode to catch you up. Oh, okay. So we're doing Brian Koberger, it looks like. Well done, AJ and the team from the UK. Now jail Auntie Bev. Y'all leave Auntie Bev alone. Leave that lady alone. I said a while ago, you missed it. Oh, okay, my bad. Go fake yourself, Megan. I love that name. It's hilarious. Says, I need to see those receipts very much. I would like to see each and every one and hear you discuss them at length. Oh, there's gonna be smoke. If y'all don't follow me on X, I'm gonna be lighting fires on X for a minute. Amy with the 2 bomb in here says, hear ye. President Petty, come get this. I got you. Oh man. President Petty's about to check out, but I appreciate y'all showing up for this reaction. It's amazing. Everybody was driving and drinking and driving, even all the cops too. Yep. Most expensive OUI advertisement ever. Hopefully it worked. I hope it worked. I'm so happy for her. All those people in that house are crooked. Oh, I read that one already. Libby says, yay, let's all get drunk. Really? Have we learned nothing? I know you're being sarcastic. Do you realize how long it's going to take for it to regulate? Yeah, I read that one too. Let me see. Oh, shout out to Gerald in here. It says ClassE and Amy, my team are the truth. F you, the state. 2026, kiss my, you know what, Boston Mass. They deserve it right now. JVC, thank you for watching. Another great trial days. Absolutely. But we still want justice for John O'Keefe. I can't believe the dude said that. May the feds start getting indictments. It won't happen. See y'all next time. Yeah, and if y'all haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. You know, we do not miss over here. There's always something to cover, always something going on, and I will keep bringing the coverage to you guys every single day. Let me know in the comments what trial you guys want to see next. I know we're talking about Brian Kohberger is going to be up as well, so we'll get into a couple of them shortly. How many years, if any, for the lesser charge? She has 1 year of probation. It's not bad because she's a first offender. All right, y'all are saying Kohberger. We'll do it. We're going to do Kohberger. I actually saw an article today about Kohberger that said that they may be trying to delay the trial. So I'll have to look into it. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can find something real quick. This is strange. Dennis, we will be here tomorrow morning. Yep. So happy for Karen. You're right, though. Justice wasn't served. The court system and police are so corrupt, and it's going to happen again. Oh, I'm adding this to your statement page. This is going to happen again. We're just not going to see it. Yikes. Think about that for a second. It took having the best legal team and so much money to fight the corruption. Most people lose or they give up. I think they give up before they lose. What's our next case? It looks like we might be doing Brian Kohberger. We'll have to watch and see. Dang it. I know I forgot something. It says CPE. What'd you forget, CPE? Praise God. He is truly good all the time. Dennis said, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? You'll be right here, Dennis. What you mean? I heard they were mean on X. Oh, they're going to be big, man. Oh, look at Dennis Byron in the building. Dennis, we called it again. We called it again to the T, Dennis. I know you've been watching in the bushes over there, but wow, what a verdict. Absolutely amazing. Shout out to my guy, Dennis Byron. And if y'all haven't yet, go subscribe to his channel. Amazing. Top tier investigative reporter. Y'all go check him out. He's been covering the Diddy trial in detail, along with a lot of other stuff. So make sure you go subscribe to my guy, Dennis Byron over there. Always good to see you in here, man. And said, thank you, TB, for exposing the Commonwealth. We might as well open a law firm. Yeah, the CEB law firm. CEB gang law firm. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Y'all want to see some of these receipts? Actually, I had a post go viral on X. Viral for me anyway. Last week sometime. So let me see if I could find it. And boy, people were upset. People were super upset. Dennis says, salute for doing such a great job with your coverage. Hey, man. I appreciate you, Dennis. Thank you for doing what you do. Salute to you as well. Y'all go check him out. I'm going to try and find, oh, I know where I can find it. I'm going to try and find this video, and then y'all can see some of the receipts, and we can expose some of the folks that were over here trying to say that this wasn't going to happen. Just out of pure hate for no reason. If you look at the evidence, just looking objectively at the evidence, which I know and I get it was hard for a lot of people to do, it was easy to see that Karen Reed did not do this. What do we have here? A lot of y'all may have seen this too. So I posted this video when Hank is, I posted a video of my reaction when Hank did this. Y'all remember this? Here we go.
We don't know exactly how this collision happened, but we have a good idea from the physical evidence. And we know.
No, you can't say that. Y'all remember? Y'all remember when this man, Hank Brennan, said, "We don't know" during a closing argument? What? Wow.
What? Oh, that had happened.
Look at these faces.
Have a collision without lower body injuries? Could I have slide 19, please?
They cannot believe this man just. All right, and let's pull up the receipts. Y'all know what time it is. Oh man, this one person said Hank Brennan's closing argument was an A-. AJ's closing argument was a C+. Who are these people? This person, Missy. Oh man, I cannot wait to get Missy. Missy was going off in there. Missy said, "That's not how physics works, my guy. The Commonwealth doesn't need a blow by blow. They need a coherent, supported narrative that fits the physical and circumstantial evidence. And they have that." What? I said, "They do not, beyond a reasonable doubt." Missy said, "Beyond a reasonable doubt is the law. Not absolutely certain. The Commonwealth doesn't need exactly how John O'Keefe was struck, exactly what part of the car hit which part of the body. Know whether he hit the bumper, taillight, or ground first. Rule out every alternative down to a minuscule," I think is what they meant to say. Anyway, embarrassing.
It's that simple.
Look at this. This person said, Blue Jean said, "I still can't believe anyone thinks she's innocent." This person, Caddy, put hashtag Karen Reed is guilty. Welp, you were wrong. This person, Jules, says, "Then you haven't followed many trials. You can get a conviction purely based on circumstantial evidence, and investigators don't always know exactly how something happened. But the circumstantial evidence speaks volumes. In this case, she's guilty." What? I'm about to cook these people. And they're probably going to block me. What happens when people make bold statements like this and then they're wrong? They usually end up blocking you. Oh, man. How are they supposed to know exactly how it happened without video or witnesses? In physics, you can't get accurate output with inaccurate input. Without known variables, the output will be near infinite. It's that simple. Oh, man. This person says, "John needed help. Karen made a decision." Not according to the jury. And this person says, "Another grifter. Where you came from, bro? Stay in your lane. You don't want none of this smoke from this case. You will lose your black card really fast. Okay, stay in your lane." What else do we have in here? This person said something interesting. Real Housewives, what is it? Real Housewives Real Talk says, "I think they're throwing the case low-key between him not calling a rebuttal witness, how he ended his cross with that last ACA witness, and even literally admitting to reasonable doubt in his closing. Just bad. Absolutely bad." This person says straight up, she hit him. Oh my goodness. This person says find another grift. I don't know where these people come from. This one says we have a good idea. It's viable, sir. We don't know how it happened, but we'll imprison a person or a citizen because I said so. Sheesh. This person says guilty. I told them nope, they're not guilty. ClassE, this is the fault of the educational system. Could be. Someone called John O'Keefe's name as he approached the side door. He turned right, went into the garage. Everything happened in the garage. Higgy got a Faraday bag to move the pH or to move the phone. Okay. He never went into the house. Wow. CPE says, why did I end up on your receipt list? He said, just kidding. I want a front row seat. Yeah, I'm going to be unbearable on X for the next 12 hours. So y'all stay off of X because I'm about to go off. Karen Reed, stay home and lick your doors. I mean, that's one way to beat alcohol addiction, I guess. No, I know you meant lock your doors, Mr. Brown. I'm playing. Officer Yuri, Officer Dever. Officer Dever. Canton is shocked at the outcome. They shouldn't be. They watched the trial objectively, which probably most of them can't. They should not be shocked by this outcome. We weren't. We actually called it. We are the jurors, guys. You don't have to be a legal professional. You don't have to be an attorney, a paralegal, a judge. You just have to be a person who lives in the society with common sense. And if the case is presented as it should be for us to understand, you should be able to understand what the verdict's going to be. It's not that hard. Kel Bell is in here. Say, hey, shout out to Kel Bell. Was stuck with work, just logged on. OMG, yes. ClassE, thank you for covering this trial. Really proved what a great community we have. Love the CEB gang. Shout out to the CEB gang. Officer Dever is never going to be fired. She knows too much. Maybe something else will happen. I don't know. I wish her the best, though. AJ's closing made it obvious that AJ's closing made it obvious that was their alternate theory. They couldn't present it because Proctor didn't collect evidence. Is that Aperture guy fired yet? Not yet, but I have a feeling it'll happen. Higgins probably hit her on the head again. Oh, hit on her. Higgins probably hit on her again. Excuse me. The thing is, Karen was blessed with money to have top flight attorneys. Did Karen pay for them? Because I'm pretty sure she had to get funding for this. You were right because the jury was wrong. Call me Queen Petty. Officer Dever will be opening False Memories Private Investigation Office. Oh man. I wonder how many attorneys are watching this and they're like, a false memory, you say? Interesting. I might have to use that one. Pro bono this trial, I believe. She was not blessed with money. She and her parents paid a lot. Yeah. What's your freedom worth? Rhonda said, it's okay, ClassE. You can borrow my black card. I know you don't need it now. You can keep it. What benefits do I get? I mean, I'm clearly black, so what do I need a black card for? Y'all can keep that black card. I don't be outside anyway. I don't want to go to the cookout. Y'all have fun. I'll do the Cupid shuffle in my own house. Karen had to sell her house, move in with her parents. She didn't have to pay. I think she lost her house, her parents' help, the public help, and Karen didn't have money. She worked for her money and lost her job. Wow, oh, Cynthia's having a problem with super chats. YouTube does that sometimes. It's all right, Cynthia. You support so much, and you sent one earlier. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I had no idea they would act like this. I mean, people are still out there, and Karen's already gone.
Yeah, free Karen Reed. I'm so happy about the verdict.
Okay.
It's great. Yep.
How has this experience changed your view of the justice system?
I have no faith in the justice system at all, unfortunately.
Oh, thank you, Cookie.
Not a good way to be, but it's how it has to be.
What kind of key piece of evidence do you think was important to his testimony?
I'm gonna say it was the cops in the investigation that did it for me. I feel like they planted evidence. I feel like they did things that broke tail lights. I mean, we all know. Come on, I don't have to go through everything, right?
Yeah, me too, Casey.
Yes, free Karen Reed. We love you, Karen.
All right, Amy sent over this amazing video from AJ talking about how much Karen Reed actually paid for their services. Here we go.
It's important.
Let me read this caption, or let me read this post before I get to the video. Amy says, for the people saying Karen Reed is paying millions for her legal team to defend her, watch this. She's blessed to have such an amazing team behind her that are doing the right thing.
It's important to know, not to interrupt, Ted, but it's important to know that although the attorney time involved is in the multi-million-dollar range, probably $6 million between Mr. Yannetti, myself, Ms. Little, other lawyers who have worked on the case, other individuals, investigators, et cetera. Most of us, all of the lawyers, are not getting paid that. We have not taken that money. We're not going to take that money. That's the value that that has amassed of the legal services that's been required to mount this defense. But we're not taking the money because she doesn't have the money. And the reason that David Yannetti is doing this, the reason that I'm doing this, the reason that Liza Little is doing this, the reason that Marty Weinberg and Bob Alessi and others are doing this is because it's the right thing to do. None of us are willing to stand by and watch her get railroaded or steamrolled by the power of the government when she did not do this. So we have all decided as a team we will be here for as long as it takes, and we will fight as hard as it takes to make sure that the truth comes out.
There it is. Shout out to their amazing legal team. That's dope. That's super dope. It was a high profile case that will generate more money. That's why free publicity. Absolutely. It's a win-win for everybody. The Honorable Kel Bell is in the building. Shout out to the Honorable Attorney Kel Bell. Says, my thoughts. She did the interviews so she can initially pay her attorneys. Yes. Got to do what you got to do to pay the bills. It's been over 2 years of me following this trial. Great ending. I thought it was going to be a hung jury again. I think the younger people on the jury helped influenced in Karen Reed's favor. I think the only thing they were questioning is whether to find her guilty of the OUI or not. And we're going to hear from the jurors. Y'all know 2020 Dateline is going, wow, that was lightning. Did y'all see that? Good grief. They're going to talk to all the jurors, probably have a ton of them up there saying what happened during this trial. And it'll be interesting to see what they have to say. But I can imagine that was the thing they were going back and forth on. Just don't find. No, we're not going to find her guilty. Okay, we'll find her guilty. But I think it was an easy decision. I'm so emotional. Justice for Karen, but no justice for John. Man, that's tough. Now that it's over, I pray that the corruption in Canton is dealt with. The lying witnesses are prosecuted, and finally, the prosecutorial and I can read, judicial misconduct is dealt with and held accountable. Man, now we can get all the gossip from the jury and all the evidence they kept out. I was worried about the youngins. I didn't know if they would realize how very unusual the perjury and protocol deviations were. It was easy to see. CPE says, so you're covering Karen Reed 3? What is that? No, y'all can have that one. I'm good. The feds should get to work. File Hank Brennan with Aperture, a waste of money. Is storming in DC too. Yeah, that lightning kind of made me jump a little bit. No justice for John O'Keefe yet. Wait for it. I prayed, man. This guy's dead. Lost his life for over something stupid, most likely. Again, I believe it was an accident and they're covering up the accident. I don't think someone killed him maliciously. I think there was a fight. He fell. He hit his head. and they tried to cover it up. I'm shocked that so many people who wanted her guilty. There's a lot of people that wanted her guilty. Gives me hopes for the future. Now, get off my lawn. Yeah, CPE, hey, you better chill with that. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody, and then I think we're going to get up out of here. I got Rhonda over on the Cash App. Thank you so much, Rhonda. And let me see. Okay, we're good. I'll read a couple more comments and then we'll get up out of here. I find it very sad that John's family has so much trust in people within John's inner circle. There's still going to be people after this, Peggy possibly being one of them, that think Karen Reed did it. So it is what it is. People are stubborn. Yeah, why is there so much vitriol toward her if they didn't even think it was intentional or that he could have survived regardless of medical care? Now, hopefully, time for John O'Keefe's perjurers, DA, Tully, and those from the Canton PD covering up Higgy Bear and Mick Alberts to have another date with a sledgehammer FBI team full extent of the law. Yes, the same horrible accident they tried to cover to avoid lawsuits. His family will have to pursue it, but are probably in shock because having Karen Reed as the perpetrator helped them focus. Not only that, I don't want to say it. It gave the real perpetrators time to cover up their tracks because we're sitting here wasting time on Karen Reed. The saddest part is no justice for John O'Keefe, but that is the fault of the police because they tried to cover up and blame an innocent person. Yep. Do you think Higgins texts her tonight and ask, "Are you free?"
What? Hey, yo.
You know, Brian Higgins is going to text her and be like, "I still think you're hot." I wasn't the one who said that about no, never mind. I believe it was malicious intent. That almost bar brawl was telling enough. The text messages asking if he was coming by shows me premeditated. A fight was inevitable. They all should be very afraid. Higgins still a 2-pump chump. Oh God, Taco Tuesday. Come on now. If it wasn't Karen Reed, though, that will go a long way to removing reasonable doubt if they go after the McAlberts. If not Karen, then who? We'll never know. Thank y'all, man, for the love. This has been an amazing trial. Listen, we're going to be back here tomorrow morning. It might not be 9:30, but y'all be on the lookout for live stream tomorrow morning. If you haven't yet, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Y'all know we don't miss every weekday. We are here. And it's going to be a good time. Thank y'all for this amazing trial. Big shout out to everyone who supported throughout this trial, as well as today. Shout out to Kara Hampton, CPE, Slim Life New Jersey, Melissa B, Paua Eyes. We had Mr. Brown, my guy, KT Travis in here, Libby22 SC girl. We had Chada Scottum. Taco Tuesday, appreciate you. And then, of course, my awesome, amazing Amy up in here telling me to get up and live stream and come get that. You know I will. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Again, thank you for amazing trial. The insight, the conversation, the back and forth makes this channel special and makes it what it is. So it would not be possible to do without you guys. So thank you guys again. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the video on your way out. And as always, you know what to do. Keep growing, keep pushing. Keep it classy. We're getting out of here. Peace. Congratulations to Karen Reed again. We got to give her a round of applause on the way out. Wow.